What's good, y'all? Welcome to another episode of the Jay and Dre Show. Today I got an interesting topic. 5 things I missed from my youth. Um, Nothing too much to explain, so I'm gonna go ahead and get into it. Number one, I miss when the hood meant love. And what I mean by that is, man, I grew up in this neighborhood. My grandparents lived in this neighborhood called the Bottom. So after school, my grandfather would pick me up on the weekends. The church I went to was in this neighborhood, and it was quote unquote the hood, but it was love. Like it would be me and 30 of my cousins, literally 30 of my cousins. Other families had 15, 20 of them, and this neighborhood was like our Disney World. Man, we would run through the woods and play manhunt. It was the hood, but everybody knew each other. You were safe. You didn't worry about anybody riding through, messing with you, kidnapping kids, because every house you passed, people knew, oh, that's Isaac and Lily Hayward's grandboy. My homeboy Quan Padgett, his mama and my first cousin were best friends. I just think about so many memories going to the basketball court, running down the street to the corner store. It was safe. The hood was love. I miss that. Number two, I miss when music wasn't accessible. Like, oh my God, man, I remember listening to the radio in my bedroom with my brother, and we would have the tape. When your song came on, you had to punch it in and record it just to get the song you love so you could listen to it anytime you wanted to. I remember my cousin Derek calling me and my brothers, yo, Diddy on, Diddy on. And that's when he had More Money, More Problems. And man, we would be in front of the TV going crazy. I remember watching 106 in Park, and they would come out world premiere. I remember when Lauryn Hill dropped that thing, you know what I'm saying? And it just, when the music wasn't accessible, it made you appreciate it that much more. You feel me, man? I miss that. Number three, I miss those initial feelings. Drug addicts become drug addicts because when they hit a controlled substance, they're always chasing that initial high. Life is sort of the same way. Can you remember the first time you really was in love? Your first kiss, your first fist fight, your first time a girl said she loved you, the first time you made love. Those initial feelings of youth is something that, man, I wish I could bottle them up and every once in a while smell them and just touch them one more time. The first heartbreak, I miss it all. Number four, I miss family before phones. I'm bad at this. Sometimes, we sit at the table. If we sit at the table, my son might be on a laptop or his tablet. I'm on my phone. My wife might be on her phone. But I remember, like, being in my house, and we were sitting around playing Yahtzee, Sorry, Uno, and you didn't have hand devices. You had to sit around and have family time. You're talking, you're kicking it, you're going outside, you're being quote unquote bad. You had tree houses. Everybody had a tree house. You'd be outside up in the tree house, going down the street. Like, I miss family and life before the internet. It was just, I don't know, it was different. In my opinion, it was better. And last but not least, number 5. The fifth thing I miss about my youth is I miss kids just being outside. It sounds simple, but sometimes I look at my sons and I'm like, man, y'all been playing Fortnite, Sometimes I want to send my son outside, but I'm like, man, I can't. Somebody might come kidnap you in the van. Like, I just remember being outside. It might sound crazy, but I know people my generation, I'm 30, so I know you all feel me. Like, I miss just being outside and playing in dirt, playing kickball, playing stickball, double dutching, hopscotch. I did that, climbing trees. Like, we had a pear tree in my grandfather's yard. I remember my cousin climbing all the way to the top and falling. I mean, just running through the woods and jumping over fences and getting briars, picking the berries, and oh man, I could go on and on. But I just wish, man, that we had some kind of camcorder and we could record some of those things. But hey, this is my list. Honestly, I could go another 10 minutes. I'm going to have to do a part two to this, I can tell already. But those are 5 things I miss from my youth. Let me know what you miss, and maybe I can add it next time we do this, okay? Hey, thank you for tuning in. I'm your boy Jay. Jay and Dre Show. Peace.